Yes, boys, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'll be giving up my best bets for UFC Vegas 88. Marcin Tybura taking on Tuivasa in the main event. Boys, we are up 41 units on the year, 6-2 in our first 8 events, 24 units at UFC 299. So, boys, we are absolutely crushing it this year. Our last betting card, we had the greatest night you will ever see. We won over $1,000, and we will be absolutely keeping this momentum going into UFC Vegas 88. Boys, here are my best bets for UFC Vegas 88. So, our first, I'm going to go over these bets first because, yeah, I'll show you my moneyline bets and all of the other props in a second, but I just want to make sure that you boys understand how insane these bets are. If you have Bet365, please get Bet365. If you have Bet365 in your state in America, in your country, wherever it may be, download Bet365, make an account, get lock in around 12 p.m. GMT time, just, you know, whatever that is in your time. Lock in around that time, because when these bets are released, man, I'm sniping them like Chris Kyle, dude. I am absolutely locked in, laser focused, and destroying the lines that they're offering when they first come out, because obviously they adjust as time goes on, when more people bet it, when more sharps bet it. For example, I'll just give you one. 74.5. This one was Dustin Poirier versus BSD. Guess what it ended up at, boys? I'll let you guess. It ended up at 59.5. 59.5 closing line value. We literally beat 15 strikes. That is so massive. That is a massive advantage we're getting on the books with basically every single bet. This one right here, I got 35.5. Guess what it ended up? 28.5. I mean, boys, we are absolutely destroying the books with these bets. And you know what? I'll give you another one. You can't find any of these lines right now, but if you guys want to stay tuned with these bets, I post every single one. Sicky does MMA on Twitter. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to give you guys these bets at the same price, because like I said, they do move very fast, so I'm not going to be able to give you these on YouTube, because I obviously upload these quite a bit after I place my bets. But yeah, so 82, wait, where is this? Okay, under 63.5, Gerald Mearshart versus Brian Bahrain, and this is just one off my head. Where is that? I got it 63.5. Let me just find this. It is here somewhere. Where are you? There it is. It's sitting at 53.5 now, the line. This is what I mean, boys. The lines that we're beating, every single bet here, every single bet right here, I beat line movement. Every single bet you cannot get anymore. So if you want to stay tuned for more of these bets, lock in. Friday, around 12 p.m. GMT time, they dropped them around there. They can drop them maybe a bit later, but it's not. It's around like 12 p.m. GMT, 12:30, 1 p.m. GMT. So yeah, it's around there. But yeah, guys, I'm just I just want you guys to make money. I want you guys to feed your families. Have more income coming into your pocket. That's what I want. We want to destroy the bookies. These guys get away with everything. So, this is the best way to beat the bookies, man. I'm telling you for a fact. I am telling you for a fact. Even if we lose, a bit this weekend, boys, I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop placing these bets. These are definitely the best bets you can place on MMA. I'm so certain of it. Because, like I said, the lines that you can beat, because the bookies are so brain dead at times with these lines. And yeah, eventually I do think they'll lock in. Eventually, it's been like 8 months and they're still offering lines like this. They brought these props out about 8 months ago. But boys, I'm telling you, if you have a Bet365 account, lock in, because even I was not really paying attention to these until last month, and ever since then we've been destroying them. Shout out to my guy, what's his name? I'll actually check for you, because this guy has been a massive help for me. I want to make sure to give this guy a shout out. He's been an absolute beast. Profit Picks MMA on Twitter. Go follow that guy. He has been absolutely huge in giving me some help on these bets, because I was inexperienced with these bets and kind of needed some guidance. But yeah, boys, there are some of my bets for those. And onto our moneyline bets. These are the bets you can tail. I mean, some of these bets like these, those lines are gone, but Yeah, anyway, Christian Rodriguez taking on Isaac Dulgarian. I love this play, man. Plus 162, I just love it. Isaac Dulgarian's never been out of the first round his entire career, never fought anyone the caliber of Christian Rodriguez ever in his whole career. Christian Rodriguez has been taking people's O's. He's been taking out prospects, and I think he can take out Isaac Dulgarian in this matchup. I am going to pick Christian Rodriguez. I would line this at minus 110, minus 110 for both fighters. I think this is a pick 'em, and I think that I am going to have to side with the more experienced, the more well-tested, the guy that has won decisions, the guy that's been on the first round even, fought, like I said, higher level competition. Isaac Dulgarian, Francis Marshall to Christian Rodriguez is a big step up in competition. Before that, Isaac Dulgarian fought absolutely no one on the regional scene, but obviously he is looking very impressive, finishing these guys in round one. But I just didn't really see him being able to do that against Christian Rodriguez. I do think he wins the first round, but I'm not really looking to live bet. I just want to have a pre-bet just in case something happens. Christian Rodriguez could win the first round if he's able to stop the takedowns. Because on the feet, boys, from what I've seen of Isaac Dulgarian on the regional tape, Christian Rodriguez is the better boxer quite clearly. It's quite clear that Christian Rodriguez is the better boxer in this matchup. And then our next bet is Missy Chassion. This is a rematch. Missy Chassion won the first fight. She's going to win the second fight. She has multiple paths to victory. I think she has the longer range attacks on the feet. She's absolutely huge for the 135 division. She's looking in the best shape of her career. I mean, she is absolutely looking jacked, and that's something she has struggled with. She has had a bit of flab in her career, but she is ripped for this fight, looking like she's got an 8-pack right now. So yeah, I think she'll get her against the fans, use that Holly Holm style she's kind of been implementing recently, and grinding her against the fans, get takedowns. Pani Kansa doesn't really have much off her back, and I think she'll win this fight by decision in this matchup. Our next bet is going to be Chelsea Chandler on Chelsea Chandler moneyline taking on Jocelyn Nunes. Jocelyn Nunes has absolutely nothing off her back. Her takedown defense is pretty terrible. She swings like this, right? Which you'll be saying, okay, she swings like that, but that leaves openings for takedown. She rushes forward, she runs in, which is a really bad sign against a wrestler like Chelsea Chandler. Chelsea Chandler isn't the best fighter. She's not very good. She is very low IQ. You can kind of just tell by listening to her speak, but against a wrestler, if you're doing this, you're leaving your hips open, you're going to be very square for a double leg, and she has been taken down by lesser grapplers and wrestlers than Chandler. For example, her last matchup two matchups ago against Pasquale, she was taken down, and she has nothing off her back. She has absolutely no idea how to get up, and she's facing a girl, the best grappler and wrestler she's faced to date in her entire career. Even on the regional scene, she was getting taken down and controlled. So I'm pretty confident at plus 125 she is the side. I just don't understand why you would lay minus 138 on Jocelyn Nunes. There's just no way you could play her at chalk money. But yeah, our next bet is Corey McKenna. She's at minus 160 now, boys. The line is steamed, and I'm glad I'm on the right side at plus 100. I'm glad I'm on the side off the sharps at plus 100, because I think that she is the minute winner in this matchup. I think the first round could be dicey. Amarim is very dangerous. She's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world champion. Finished all of her wins. She's finished all of her wins. One outside of the first round, the third round against Montserrat Ruiz. But people are going to say, the people on Amarim are going to say, her cardio's not that bad. Dude, her cardio obviously isn't going to look that bad when she's able to just take her down at will. Montserrat Ruiz, get on top in her world and transition to submissions, transition to dominant positions, look for submissions. Obviously, she's not going to gas in those positions, because obviously she's been doing it her whole life. But when she was shown adversity against Sam Hughes, she looked awful. She looked terrible after the first round. She was trying to squeeze that rear naked choke in against Sam Hughes, but after the first round, she quit. She was flopping to her back, looking for submissions and just trying to pull guard, and I don't think that's going to work against Corey McKenna. Corey McKenna, her takedown defense isn't the best, but Jacqueline Amarin's takedowns are not good. She was lucky that she fought a girl in Montserrat Ruiz. She has zero takedown defense and not really good in the UFC. All Montserrat Ruiz has is a head and arms throw. That's literally all she has, and Yeah, I think Corey McKenna is the more well-rounded fighter, the better minute winner, the better cardio, and yeah, gotta go with Corey McKenna by decision in this matchup. Chad Anheliger, I like Chad in this matchup. I think even at plus 140, what he's at now, I got him at plus 170. I think that Chad is the better fighter overall. I think he's more skilled in not every aspect, but he's more skilled in most aspects of MMA. He's just he's more balanced, if that makes sense. He's a good boxer, not the best anywhere. He's not extremely good. He's not very good anywhere. He's not good anywhere. They're both not pretty low level fighters, but Chad, tough guy, solid enough boxing, good jiu-jitsu, not really the best submission defense, but he won't really have to worry about that in this matchup against Charalampos Gregorio. And yeah, I just like this dog shot at plus 170. I really do. I think that Charalampos is getting highly overrated in this matchup because he found a first round KO against Cameron Smotherman. Cameron Smotherman is absolutely terrible, ladies and gentlemen. Cameron Smotherman is absolutely dog. He's absolutely terrible, man. I'm not gonna lie. I actually bet Charalampos. I think it was plus 130 or plus 170 in that matchup. I can't remember, but yeah, I bet Charalampos and he cashed for me for that first round KO. Very happy with that, but yeah, I'm going to go with the better fighter in this matchup, more experience, and yeah, I love this dog shot at plus 170 at 2 units. And then our parlays, you can't really get these parlays, so I'm not really going to go over them. And Kennedy and ZHQ fighting a washed up OSP. I think this parlay is like minus 245 now, so yeah, it is what it is. I did post this on Twitter, so yeah, and ZHQ, I think he's just, better. I'm not really going to explain this. He should win, really. I mean, he's fighting a 41-year-old OSP. He's not really looked good whatsoever. And Kennedy and ZHQ should get this guy against the fence, maybe look for some takedowns, but I think Kennedy and ZHQ is definitely going to win this fight. He is a bit chinny, which is a bit of a worry. That's why I played this KO prop, just in case, no chin Wei gets KO'd here, but he should win this fight all day. And then Davis, also the more skilled fighter everywhere, better in the feet, more powerful, finishing upside, better wrestling game. Levi, very one-dimensional in my opinion at this level. Sitting outside, kick, look for some takedowns to secure wins. Not going to work against a guy like Mike Davis in my opinion. He is very dangerous, does have wrestling capabilities in his back pocket, has the better boxing, has the better combinations, and the better minute winning ability. Just better in every aspect of MMA. And then our next one is Moises and Battle. I love Moises in this matchup. I think he absolutely runs through Mitch Ramirez in this matchup. Mitch Ramirez is so hittable on the feet. Not really the best fighter anywhere, to be honest. He has some good boxing, but that's about it. But at this level against Moises, Moises should run through him in this matchup. Battle. This is a very interesting matchup. I have parlayed him at minus 175. That's usually not what I do. I changed my strategy around last year. I don't really parlay minus 175s, but I really wanted to parlay Moises this week. I think he's a lock, so yeah, I was like, I would just parlay him with Battle. I think Battle has the kicking ability on the outside. I think that even in the clinch, his height, his reach is going to be difficult for Angelusa to get. It's going to be hard for Angelusa to close that distance and space. And I think on the outside, Brian Battle has the kicking advantage, has the longer strikes, has the power advantage, has the finishing upside, and also can win the minutes in this matchup. But yeah, I like Brian Battle in this matchup. Like I say, Prairie, Barbarana, I'm just trying to fade. I'm trying to fade. What do you call it? GM3 right here. I mean, GM3 at minus 240. What are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? What are we doing? Minus 240 for GM3, bruh. Like, come on. Like, this guy is so hittable in the feet. I love this prop for Barbarana. I think that GM3 probably wins the matchup. He's the bigger fighter, but how can I trust GM3? How am I meant to trust GM3 at chalk money in the UFC? There's no way I can. There's just no way I can trust GM3 at chalk money. Barbarana, this guy has cardio for days. GM3 in his last matchup looked like he slowed down quite a lot. He's getting older. The legendary GM3 round 3 sub, I think it's going to start to dwindle here. I don't think we'll see it many more times because, like I said, he is getting older. Getting to the third round will be harder for him, and training camps will be harder for him now. But he will have a size advantage in this matchup. He should win, but I'm not confident. Bahrain, those numbers are so juiced in my opinion. Round 2 KO plus 1600, round 3 KO plus 1600. And like I said, people are on the sub prop for Thiago Moises in that matchup, but I love it at the KO prop at plus 450 for Thiago Moises. I love that play so much. I think that Mitch Ramirez presents many openings on the fee, and I think that Thiago Moises can win this matchup however he wants. I think that, you know, a couple of strikes within the fight, I think that Thiago Moises, you know, is going to be able to KO this guy. I think he will be able to KO this guy in the first round and, you know, make his money once again. But there you guys have it. There is my UFC Vegas 88 best bets video. If you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It's completely free. Stay tuned for more best bets. Stay tuned for more breakdown videos next week. What card is it? UFC Vegas 89. Yeah, stay tuned for those you know, breakdowns coming this Sunday after UFC Vegas 88, boys. Enjoy the weekend. Have a good day. Best of luck with your bets this weekend at UFC Vegas 88. Have a good day, boys. Peace.